let me know if you could hear me with a thumbs up. I see 2 thumbs up right now, so there's 6 people in here. If you could hear me fine, give me thumbs up. I need to see at least 4 so I know that you guys are hearing me. Okay, I still see 2. Can you guys hear me? That TV is kind of loud in the back. You want me to turn that TV off? Okay, yeah, I guess they could hear me. All right, so let's see here. Okay, so we'll probably do it in about 5 to 10 minutes. So if you don't want to sit here listening to me talk, I'll do the first giveaway in probably about 10 minutes to give a chance for if anybody else decides to come in. If not, I'll talk a little bit about some of the questions you have. Someone asked me, let's see, Larry Baker, his birthday's Thursday. He's hosting a crap session. Okay, so I'm assuming let me turn this off. That's worse. Let's leave it on. Okay, I'm assuming that they do not understand the game of craps, or they're real new to the game of craps. What I personally like to do when I have new people come over and I'm teaching them, whether they're new to craps, brand new, never seen the table, never touched the dice, or they are, they understand what craps is. They've seen it in the casino, maybe watched it a few times. Like you guys know, I've coached football for a lot of years. So I believe in doing repetitions of stuff. It may be boring, but the more you do, the better you get. So what I like to do when I'm teaching people, when they come over to learn, is I will only let them play the pass line, and we don't even put money out or anything. It's all an explanation. And I teach them, when you walk up to the table for the very first time, you could literally play the game of craps, just playing it on the pass line or the don't pass line. So what I do is I tell them, okay, let's just say that we're at right now with the way the times are, let's say we're at a $25 table. So I just have them put the $25 chip on the pass line. And I say, the only thing I want you to memorize right now is what happens with your pass line bet. So then I teach them 2, 3, and 12, they lose. 7 and 11, they win. And that's exactly all I tell them right in the beginning. I have them put down their chip and I tell them, okay, now throw the dice. This is called the come out roll. And so when they throw the dice, if a 2, 3, or a 12 hit, they know they lose the chip. It's pretty simple. If a 7 or 11 hit, they know they win. Now, if it's a number that can establish a point, now I'll turn on the puck for them and I'll say, okay, now the game simply just becomes, if you throw, let's say they threw a 9. I say, all you got to understand now is you've got to throw a 9 to win your $25, or if you throw a 7, you lose your $25, and that's all it is. And I literally have them sit there and just roll it over, until they hit the 9 or the 7. And then I tell them, let's do it again. So they put down their pass line. I say, okay, what are we looking for? 7 and 11 to win, 2, 3, or 12 to lose. All right, roll the dice. Bam, they roll the dice. They hit a 6. All right, so now what do you got to do? We got to roll the 6 to win my 25. Got to roll the 7 to lose my 25. So literally I say, okay, this is as simple as it can be for you. You can go play the game of craps now. You don't need to understand anything else. So I do that, and you just kind of pay attention, because some people will get it. You don't have to do it a million times. If you could tell they truly understand that after 2 or 3 quick rolls, then move on and say, okay, now we can place any number on the table. The only bad thing is if the 7 hits, everything loses. But if you're hitting those numbers, then you collect along the way. So that's a quick, simple way to do it. Make sure they understand the pass. You could just say don't pass is just opposite. So, all right, we got 16 watching now. We are, let's see how many minutes in, 3 minutes in. So let's give it about 10 minutes before we do our first giveaway. Let me look and see what people are saying. So the stream looks good. I did test my internet. I restarted my router. I had good fast speeds. So if it happens again, it's just going to be a luck of the draw thing where it, for some reason, okay. Been teaching my 16-year-old grandson, would love to win him a sleeve. That would be awesome. Okay, hey Dice Grinders Demon, Travis, what's going on? Learning the game. 14-year-old wants to start a chip collection. Good luck to you guys. Hey Tyler. What's up, Dave? Thanks for the congratulations, brother. This is why I asked you how long low betting, high drinking fun session for. And pass line only for newbies sounds perfect. Yeah, so just start with that because it really helps. Everything else is pretty simple after they understand the come out roll. You know, what they do, they win, lose, or the puck gets placed. And once the puck's placed, you could tell them, here's where the gamble comes in. You put as much money out on the board as you want. You know, if the number hits, you win, but as soon as the 7 comes, you lose it all. So, hey, Sean, Justin, anybody else have a quick question for me? Cliff says the stream's a lot better. Also, Josie's sitting here with me too. If any of you have a question for Josie. Let's see. Last night somebody had asked me about tipping, so I'll go ahead and cover tipping. You know, there again, it's kind of like me as a YouTuber. You know, I ask for the thumbs up for a tip, and I don't feel bad when you guys don't do it. It's just, oh crap! It looks like it's locking up.
Not on my phone.
Okay, good. Look at mine. All right. So, you know, when I say, you know, give me the thumbs up to just show the appreciation, I talk about we go to restaurants. I'd say 98% of us in here watching this will probably leave a tip at a restaurant, and you leave monetized tips. That's why I try to get that point across to you. I'm not asking for your money. Just leave me a thumbs up and a comment. That's a good enough for me because it helps me get discovered on YouTube. But then again, let's talk about the dealers. It's the same kind of the principle here. Dealers, you know, especially the way I play where they're constantly moving my money around. So I'm hoping to get them in on the action. Okay, so then they don't really mind working for me when they actually are winning along with me. You know, I mean, if you listen to the interactions I have with the dealers from Central City, you know, go back and listen if you haven't. They love me, you know, they talk highly of me and my friends that I bring. So I think it's important to, you know, and I don't even like to say get them on your side because dealers have a job to do. You shouldn't have to tip them for them to be courteous, for them to smile. You know, it shouldn't have to be that, but us as human beings should kind of just say, hey, you know, I mean, they're doing a job. If you're enjoying them, you know, let's show them some love. And that's, you know, like I said, that's what I talk about with my thumbs up. If you enjoy the effort that we spend putting these videos together, spending our money, going to the casinos, losing our money for you guys, you know, that's why I say, if you appreciate what we do, just give us a quick thumbs up. It means a lot to us. All right. So has anybody asked a question? Learning the game? Okay.
Yeah, same bet. When are we going to see a Rick versus Josie match?
You tell them. She's scared.
Yeah, I am scared. Rick has the advantage. I'm very inexperienced.
Yeah, let's see. Anybody remember Josie and the Pussycats? I think everybody likes Josie more than me on my channel. Hey, Steve, what's going on, brother? Yeah, people. Justin, thanks for the congrats. Cliff, good. It's a lot better. Rick versus Josie. We're going to do a Dave versus Josie match. How about that? Okay, I play the pass and odds plus hard ways. It does add up. I do it when I shoot. Yeah, William. Dave says we've seen you shoot. Pass with odds is a very popular and they say the best way to play. I have no issues with it. I'll put odds. If you start watching my videos of my live play, I put odds based on what I have out there already. And it's based on my play. I feel that the odds bet is basically the same as a place bet, and I'm going to get eaten alive for this because if you think about it, the way the casinos make you play is if you put your pass line bet down, you're going to get paid even money on that. So if you think about it, if I don't play a pass or I don't pass when I'm not the shooter and I play the place bets, it equals to pretty much the same amount of money. It depends, like on the tables that allow more odds, then it's a little bit better of an advantage, but most of the tables are max 5 odds. So it really doesn't make a difference. You're just having to put the odds there and hope you hit that number again. I kind of like to, you know, be a little more choosy with the numbers that I'm choosing and place the bet. You could also buy the number and place odds on it too instead of playing a pass or a don't. But I am not saying you are wrong. You're absolutely right. It's just when you want to lay your money out. That's making, you know, putting the odds behind the number there is, you know, I might want to use that money to pile up on my 9 because I've been throwing 9s better than say the point was a 5 or a 4. So, but yes, I do try and, I'll put odds, and like I said, I try and disperse my money based on how I'm feeling. So good thing about odds is you can always take them down. Okay, let's see, we are in 9 minutes. Let's go ahead and do our first giveaway for those of you that just wanted to pop in and try to win something. So I'm gonna go ahead and give away. I'm gonna try and do 2. That way, if there's somebody that wants to stick around longer and ask more questions, I'll stick around for a little bit longer. God, I don't know why it's not very clear, but that's the front side and the back side. The little words here say smart, focused, and disciplined. You can actually see them when you have the chip. It's not clearing up too well. Then the Bronco Billy's dice, this is what they look like. Let's see, I'm trying to tap my screen to see if it'll focus, but it doesn't seem to be.
There's a glare.
There's kind of a glare. So there again, guys, you're gonna get both. You don't have to choose one or the other. I'm gonna send both a chip and the dice to you. So I'm gonna go ahead and explain the rules. It's the same thing for those of you that were in here last night. I'm gonna guess a number between 1 and 100. It will not start until I actually type the word start. So in between the word start and the word stop are gonna be the numbers that qualify to try to win the chip. So as soon as you see the word start, type your answer. Right now, start thinking of a number between 1 and 100. Only put one response, please. It's really hard to decipher through all the people if they put 2, 3, 4 responses. So only one chance. Take one guess. Think of it right now. I'm getting ready to hit the word start. Put it in there, and then I'm gonna probably wait like 20 seconds. So you got 20 seconds in case there's like a lag. So make sure you're putting your answer. Okay, here we go. I just typed the word start. Okay, while you guys are putting them in, I am going to try and read, see if I missed any questions. So,
a lot of questions.
Okay. Hey, Greg, what's up, Gregory? Let's see here. All right, I'm gonna shut it down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's see here. Here's my first number. So the one closest to that number right there.
38.
Okay, so I'm gonna have Josie try and.
There's a 38.
Oh, dang, Cliff was right on the money. Oh, wow. Okay, let me make sure nobody else said 38. All right, so it looks like Cliff is going to win the first set. I'm going to do another one, but I'm going to just stick around for another 10, 15 minutes talking with you guys, answering questions. If you have any questions about my channel, hey, one thing I would like to know is what would you guys like to see on my channel? Is there anything you'd like me to add to videos, or anything that you feel is annoying? Give me some feedback. I'm the type of person that don't take things personal. I like the feedback, even in the comments. It don't have to be right now, but if you see something in the video, and it makes sense to me, I always listen to that. I want to make it a good experience for you guys. Like I said, I would love my channel to grow. I enjoy doing this. It does take time to do it, so I want to make sure that I'm giving you guys what you want. I don't want to waste my time doing stuff and it's stuff that you guys think is crap. So just throw me some comments if you can think of some now. If not, email me. Cliff, email me your address. My email address, letitrollcraps@hotmail.com. Okay, I'll also put it in here. So let's see. Okay, let me look for craps@hotmail.com. Duracell, thanks. Justin, Josie does play craps. She doesn't play as much as a lot of people think, though. I know that one person had asked me, because she was still asking me at the table when we were live one time, what do I do, or what's this or that. I was trying to help her out. It may seem like she plays a lot because I still her to come and roll for me so I can focus on betting and stuff like that. So you guys will see her rolling a lot, but she's never had a ton of reps in understanding the payouts, understanding what goes where a lot of times, you know. So it might seem like she really understands the game and plays it a lot, which in reality, when she comes out here, she just comes out to throws. She's not really paying attention to what's going on. I can't really teach her because I'm focused on betting and stuff like that. But she does like to play, but she likes to play when there's either nobody at the table, like at a real casino. Like if we go to Bronco Billy's, we open up the table at 8 in the morning. Usually there's nobody there. She'll play at that point because then I can help her through it still and that. But she does like to play, but she don't play with me a ton, honestly. I guess you could have answered that. What do you think about the game of craps? Let's just hear from her real quick while I read some other comments. Just explain what you think and if you like it and what confuses you or whatever.
Well, I really like the game. I think, and I do enjoy playing it. I think it's just more around the confidence of betting. So just maybe some betting strategies. And just, I guess I just really need to take the time to really learn the game. But I do enjoy playing the game. And I really do like tossing the dice, the dice.
Yeah. So, and then Steve just asked, what were the max bets on that monster roll? The max at that table, unfortunately, right now in Colorado, is still $100. So that was, you know, one of the issues is that, you know, it's $100 limit right now. Dave says, when are we going to? Oh man, I went way too far up. Okay. Did you see any questions? Is Dice Grinders, what's going on, Dice Grinders? Arnell, what's up, brother? He says, yes, tipping dealers good, especially if you're winning money. Yeah, so I try to be conscious of that. I even tip when I don't win, and it's hard at that point because I like to try to tip every time I'm rolling. I'll try to put at least $1, $6, and $8 for them, and then we'll try to work it to spread it across or whatever. So that's my personal goal, is every time I throw the dice, I want to bet for them. But I'm at the table a ton, and I see that people don't tip, and I think they just don't think about it. You know, I think people, you know, they would normally throw a tip. I don't know why when you get to the craps table that people don't think about throwing $1 out there or $2 or whatever. So when I roll, I always try to put at least a tip out there when I'm rolling. And if I've already made, you know, a few bucks on somebody else's roll, then you'll see me throw another tip out there and I'll start pressing it for them. You know, when I'm up a little bit on a specific hand. So that's kind of, if I can get that sunk into your brain, that every time you're ready to throw the dice, even just $1, it shows them that, you know, your you know, appreciation for what they're doing, basically. Super Mario says he has his money on you. I agree with you, bro. Don't put your money on me, guys. You guys have seen me throw. It was tough like this last week when I was there because you don't get the dice right back, so you can't really get in a rhythm. But finally on my third, I felt good. The first two times I threw the dice, everything was feeling good. I was trying to find my spot. The dice were together. They looked good in the air. They were hitting pretty decent, but they were splattering off the wall. But the third time I got the dice, I was settled in, and I think I rolled 19 times or something like that. You'll see that on this coming Thursday's video. You'll get to catch that roll. And then right away, the next time the dice came around, I didn't throw too good again. But on my next video coming out this coming Thursday, I do throw the dice again. Thanks for the congrats, Super Mario. That's right, John, no fear. You know, part of that no fear, let me explain that no fear to you guys. No fear doesn't mean play stupid. I have a saying, and I developed this because, like I said, you guys, I mean, you're going to hear this a million times. I used to coach, so I try to use the coaching principles in my gameplay. I try to break it down, use discipline, be smart, stay focused, have no fear, because you're either going to win or lose. You just got to realize that. Don't be scared to lose because you have it built into your game plan. So that's what I'm talking about when I say no fear. I'm not saying don't ever bring money down, don't ever collect sometimes, because then that's not playing smart. Playing smart is still collecting, you know, and pressing. the no fear comes in with your understanding you've got a set amount that you're putting out on that hand, and if it goes bad, it goes bad. I mean, it's gonna happen, guys. So just go out there, do the best you can each hand. After the way I play through 10 hands. After 10 hands, I'm either going to be a winner or a loser, based on how the dice went. So, don't fear losing the money that you place out there. You got to build it into your game plan, if that makes sense. And then you don't have fear. You just relax, throw the dice. If the 7 comes, it comes. You swipe it away. You got 9 more chances. But that's what I mean by no fear. It doesn't mean play stupid, all right? Because I know that can be misinterpreted. So no fear means you're comfortable with your game plan. You're going to go in and play disciplined, smart, and focused. And whatever happens, happens. You win or lose, you hold your head high. All right. So that's what no fear means, guys. I should probably explain that, because some people might watch me play one day and say, why the heck are you pulling your money down after 2 rolls? You say play with no fear. So yeah, but you also got to play disciplined and smart. All right. Let's see. Color Up did a great video on come bets. Yeah, he did. Come bets with odds. Basically, only if the odds are greater than 5 times the math is correct in. Yeah. What are the max bets? Colorado. Right now, Steve, they're $100. In May, they will go up, and it's going to be each casino's discretion. They can make it whatever they want. They did make it unlimited, so the casino could put as high as, max they want on there. They could put $1 million max if they want, which I doubt. But I mean, I'm guessing that we're going to see $300 to $500 tables standard in Black Hawk, possibly in Cripple Creek too. You might find maybe at the Isle, maybe at Ameristar, they may do $1,000 tables. Lodge probably in the $500 range. But yeah, it's up to them, whatever they want to charge. Yeah, thanks, Arnell. The chip. Yeah, I like the chip. It came out pretty nice. $15 2-point don'ts with odds and good table. Reed Hops seeing some success. Yes, definitely. Like I said, if you go back to my very early videos, I only played the don'ts. It wasn't I was against the pass line, but I feared at that point. That's when I started trying to get my mind right, saying don't fear the game. Don't fear losing your money. But that comes with the not understanding the game part of it, So when I first started playing, I played the don'ts a lot, but I found that I still lost playing the don'ts. I will still to this day play the don'ts if I feel it would be advantageous for what's going on, but I just try to stick to a game plan. Like I said, I go in with it and I win or lose with it, and I'm okay with that, It's because it's going to just depend on how the dice rolls, I personally don't like chasing the table. I don't like saying, okay, this is happening now, switch my strategy all around and it still doesn't work. That frustrates me. So I'd rather stand toe-to-toe with the casino, going in with what I feel comfortable with. If they take me down, they take me down. We all know that the chances of us winning are less than us. Are less than us losing. So, we got to almost play a perfect game to beat them, and the dice have to roll the correct way. So it's a guessing game. Let's see. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm just reading some of the things. Hawaii Crap Shooters, you're my idol. Yeah, right. What's up, Brian? Brian, yeah, you're doing a great job, brother. I'm impressed. Let's see, Cliff. See, did I miss anybody? The glare. Let me see here. This room is kind of bad for all of that. I don't know if this will help. When I turn that TV off, it's worse. So we'll see if that helps a little, so that TV back there is not shining in your eyes. What was your best, most fun, profitable session? So Larry asked that. It goes back to understanding, guys, that honestly, my channel, you guys probably don't even realize what my channel meant and started out and is, because for those of you that didn't start following from the beginning, don't even understand. You think that I'm a person that that, you know, is playing craps to, you know, just showcase or whatever. But in reality, I only started playing craps roughly 2 years ago, and I did this channel as a reality show, basically for you guys, the viewers, to watch somebody that's never touched dice, never understood dice, never even thought about dice, go from a beginner to what I'm hoping to be an advantage player, where people look at the way I play and say, you know, you could tell he knows how to play. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm still not at that level. When I talk to people about gambling and about dice, there's a lot to it. You know, if you really want to try to give yourself the best chance to succeed, you've got to understand the game. So when I talk to people about it and about my journey, I talk to them because I work in the school systems just like that. You know, you start out as a freshman, you don't understand the game, you're scared when you're at the table. And I got all of those feelings. Like I said, I played the don't a lot because I was scared. I didn't understand, you know, I didn't want to lose my money, blah, blah, blah. So I liken it to, you know, your levels of school. You start as a freshman, you start, you know, you learn from other people that understand the game. Now I feel like I'm probably like maybe a junior or a senior in high school. So I feel I can offer some advice to people, but I won't give, you know, all types of advice. There's still some things that I will tell you, you know, hey, you know, I'm not the person to ask that. But at this point, I would talk to people about that. You know, you're going through the ranks. You start as a freshman, then you start feeling comfortable. The more you play, then you're like at your sophomore year, you come in there, you understand the court now. Like if you're liking it to basketball or football, say we're kind of comparing it to basketball, you understand the court, you understand the fans, your home stadium, all that stuff, or your home gym. So then you start feeling better, you start, you know, changing up, you have more confidence, then you go to your junior year, senior year. Eventually I want to be a professional gambler, a professional, you know, basketball player, whatever you say. So, you know, it's kind of like learning the ropes and getting more comfortable and confident. But so back to Larry's question, what was your best, most fun, profitable session? Those are barely becoming recent, man, because before COVID, I was still kind of shaky and iffy with the game. But through the COVID experience, I've spent a ton of time at my table. I play with Mel, Sleepy, Bird Dog, Clay, George from CY. We play a lot. So I've been doing a ton of strategies, a ton of throwing the dice, things like that, and I feel a lot more comfortable. So now it would be the most recent videos you're watching would be the funnest and the most profitable for me, because I'm actually starting to press now. If you watch the pre-COVID videos, I don't even press. I do a lot of same bets, you know, and like I said, that's the journey from freshman to sophomore to junior. You know, I figure I'm the junior, senior year now, so I'm understanding you do have to press if you want to win. And so just my most recent videos, I'm actually starting to press. So I would say anything recent. What up, Big AZ? How you doing, brother? Yeah, you'll get there, man. Everybody go check out Big AZ's channel. He does some great stuff. He has live video also. One of these days I'm going to hang out with him. I go visit Arizona. That's where I'm from. So shout out to Big AZ. Of course, Brian, Hawaiian Crap Shooters. Dave, Same Bet. Those are some dice grinders. Those are some good channels, guys. Make sure you pop in and say hi to them. Go subscribe, support them. We have a great craps community here. I would like to see some crapless plays. I could probably do. Oh, hey, matter of fact, Big AZ has a crapless thing that he just did. I just watched it. So go check out Big AZ's channel if you want to see something fairly quick on crapless. He did that, but I'd consider doing that at some point. So yeah, live casino play is great. I found out Illinois won't allow live recording because of the gaming board. Yeah, it just depends where you're at. Thanks, Louie, for the thank you. Okay, Duracell says only 15 likes, so I got 25 now. Thanks, guys, for the likes. How do you feel the dice roll out on the regular table versus bubble craps? I see very good don't strategies possibly on the bubble craps. 15 don't pass. Like I said, I have no issues with the don't pass. I've just rolled the dice so many times now in my life, literally for 2 years. I've almost every single day I'll throw the dice and I'll see strategies, how they work, how they don't work. And I think people get too caught up in the fact that they're trying to find a strategy that's going to lose them the least amount of money while winning them some decent money. The thing that I've learned, and I'm not cutting down anything pass line, don't pass, any of that. What did Jeremy just say? Jeremy just text me something. Can you hear? Okay. So I'm not cutting down any strategies. The thing that I've seen, and this is just my opinion, for the amount of time I spend rolling the dice and putting chips out and seeing what's happening is that I've found that the casino's smart, guys. They're smarter than you, well, they're smarter than we want to give them credit, because you start playing the don't pass and it's built in, you know, like I split my stuff up for 10 hands, okay, per session. Within those 10 hands, if you play the don't pass, they've got it figured out where you're going to pick yourself off enough times where you're still going to either lose, break even, or win. So honestly, the way I look at it, and it's there again, it's just my opinion. You could say I'm wrong. I'm not trying to tell you I'm right, but the fact of the matter is the way that the dice roll throughout time, it's still gonna, you're still gonna pick yourself off on your place bets. Your don't pass is gonna get picked off on the come out. Your lay bets are gonna get picked off when you got them laid. So I'm not telling you not to play that way. I'm just telling you it's just gonna depend on how the dice rolls. So that's why you see me play the way I play. I could play my strategy at any level, because mine's super simple. I pretty much cover every number for at least 2 rolls, sometimes 3, depending on how you know, confident I feel or whatever. I'll usually only play 2 rolls in the beginning when I first get to a casino, because if I'm going to be there a day, 2 days, or whatever, if it's bad, I don't want to lose my bankroll right away. But I call it standing toe-to-toe with the casino, all right? So the first 2 rolls, I'm pretty much going to win some money. I call it I'm jabbing them. We have jabs, casinos have haymakers, all right? Because you lay all your money out there to cover every number, I'm going to lose a lot more than the person that only lays inside. But I'm guaranteed to get a jab in on them, make some money on that first 2 rolls if I can get past 2 rolls where the person playing inside might just be chasing the table, all right? So am I going to lose with that strategy? Of course. Am I going to lose more than win? Probably. The thing is that I know that if I can get past 2 rolls, that particular hand is going to be a success. If I could do that 10 times, well, in theory, I've already figured it out. If I can do it 7 out of 10 times, I'll break even, lose a little, or win a little. 8 out of 10, I'm going to be a winner. 9 out of 10, I'll be happy. 10 out of 10, I'm going to be ecstatic, all right? So I go in understanding if I'm going to win or lose. I'm not chasing the table. I'm not hoping for certain numbers. It's like 2 numbers get hit, I've got my profit. Now I'll reduce under what I profited and I'll start pressing and collecting from there. If you watch my most recent video with Slam Brights, that's exactly what I did. You know, I secured my profit in the 2 rolls, and then I started with just a 6 and 8 and built up pretty good with the long rolls. So don't pass line. I found myself just being too frustrated when I'd switch to a pass line strategy. You know, I still didn't win as much as I was hoping. The other thing I noticed when I was playing don't pass is that you're basically lowering your win and also lowering your loss. So you're not going to win as much as you could have if you play the don't pass, and you're not going to lose as much as you would have by playing the don't pass. So it basically kind of just lessens your win and also lessens your loss. So it does have a positive in it. But if you play just the pass line and the dice roll the correct way, you're going to get a bigger win than if you try and hedge with the don't pass. Now, if you go a total dark side strategy, that's a different story. So if you go dark side and do don't comes, but you're not placing bets and stuff like that, you know, it's a little bit different. That's my take. Sorry, I was rambling too much on that, I think. But oh, so that was on the bubble craps and the regular table. I feel similar. You know, I've seen some long bubble craps rolls. If you look at Casino Strategies Live, he has one that's, I think, 54 rolls. I personally have a bubble craps roll on my channel that was 44 rolls. Big AZ has a huge monster roll on bubble craps. You know, it's just going to depend on how the dice roll. So just the thing that I can offer to you guys, excuse me, is find a strategy you're comfortable with and just go with that strategy. Make adjustments if you feel you need to, minor adjustments to that fit within the strategy, and just stand toe to toe with the casino and see what happens. So do the dealers like the action bets for them more than regular tips, even player? The ones that I've talked to do, they would rather play along with us than just get a couple dollar tip or a $5 tip or a $50 tip at the end of the session. Think about it. We love to play when we go to the table. So do they. You know, can you imagine if you were a dealer? It'd be freaking awesome to be playing craps all day long. But the only way they get to play craps all day long is if somebody gives them bets. So, I mean, just kind of think of it that way. Can you type in your email? Did you type it? I think Josie typed it. It's letitrollcraps@hotmail.com. Oh, yeah, they got it. Dice Grinders, where in Illinois? Yeah. Oh, Demon Dog, sorry. Duracell, 100 times 10 hits still means you get paid. Exactly. It gets the dealers in the game on your side by tipping early, and when you're throwing, give a shout out to your dad, Mickey. I'm glad, Mickey, your dad's doing good, buddy. I was happy to hear that. That was worrying me for a while. Okay, Otto, thanks for all your videos. Learning a lot. Good luck on the tables. Congrats. Thanks, Otto. There again, if you have a specific question, want to get my thoughts on something, go ahead and put it in here. I don't want to keep you guys too long. I don't like boring people. So I'm going to do another giveaway here, and probably, where are we at? We are 35 minutes in. 5 more minutes, I'll do another giveaway. So for those of you that are getting bored, you can leave. Anybody else that wants to stick around to ask a few more questions, you're welcome to. So 5 more minutes, we'll do another giveaway. Go get you something to eat and drink if you're bored, and then be back in 5 minutes. I go to the tables expecting to walk away with 0. See, and that's a good attitude to have in a sense, Larry. That way you're not frustrated. This game used to frustrate me a lot. Now that I have discipline, play focused, play smart, I realize what I can lose, and it's okay. I'm okay with that now. So that's why I play with no fear. I'm either going to win or lose, and that's it. You know, just go enjoy the experience. Okay. Don't pass player can, with 50% pass line player and numbers, can win 10 times. I like the videos. Thanks, Duracell, for the support. Do you dice set in the casino? And if so, what is your set? I do dice set, David. I start with the hard ways, and depending on what numbers I'm seeing, I'll move to either a 3V, or I'll even do a cross 6. I just kind of test it out, see what I'm getting, what reactions, what numbers I'm getting, and I'll adjust throughout my trip. So I may change, you know, until I feel comfortable with something I'm seeing. My strategy, all I need is 2 rolls. So if I can find a set that's giving me 3 rolls, I'll stick with it. That's all I need, 3 rolls, and I'm going to be a winner. It may not be a lot, but if it can get me past those 2 that I need, and I can do that 10 times, you know, I'll be happy. Slam, it looked like you were doing the 3V in Colorado. Hey, Slam, if you're in here. Guys, I might miss some comments. It's really hard to keep up with chat, you know, so I apologize if I didn't, you know. Senor Moo is in here. Hey, Senor Moo, man, those dudes were fun to play with, fun to hang out. I'm looking to hanging out with them again soon. Bubble craps, great way to introduce. Very good. That's a good, definitely good point, AZ. For those of you that are, you know, new to the game and want to get on the game, go play bubble craps. Do what I was telling, who was it earlier that asked me they were going to, Larry. Do what I was telling Larry to do. Just start out with the pass line bet so you can understand the pass line, the don't pass, understand when you win, when you lose. You know, just start with the pass line bet and then start adding. Color up. Did Jeremy jump in? Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Pound the don'ts, baby. That's what God Truth Forever Amen says to AZ. AZ's been playing some pass line. But no, I'll still play the don't. I have no issues with it. I just would, you know, definitely build a strategy for it and stay with it. Bet the moo subsides filled is where it's at. $100 in the field, baby. Okay, Slam was using the 3V on the first throw. That didn't go well. See, and that's kind of what I do. I'll see what it's doing, and then I'll just adjust. William said, thank you, Josie. Did you see that? Mm-hmm. If you see anything, you can talk. Some live fantasy play, Duracell. George from CY does a good one on Sundays. If you want to play with them, email me and I'll get you in touch with George from CY. And of course, Dice Grinders does it also, Arnell. So you have 2 opportunities to do it with them. I'm not really set up to do like the live fantasy stuff. I can do it, but there again, that's just extra time that I'd have to try and get stuff set up, buy more equipment, things like that. So, you know, it's something I'll consider in the future, but right now we've got, and Jeremy, if you sign up on his Color Up Club, they play almost every night, the fantasy stuff. Field is where you go to bury your bankroll. So what's my normal buy-in bankroll now? That depends, Skill, sorry. Dylan, another buddy of mine, Skill and Luck. Normally I don't buy in any less than 500 now, because I realize there again, playing so many strategies, that if you want to have a decent chance to win, you got to have at least 2 units on number so you have room to press. If you're playing single units, you have nowhere to go, you know, nothing to regress to, and it takes a long time to press. So by the time you're actually pressed up some, you're either not going to collect any money because you have to start pressing immediately, or by the time you get to the pressed up money, the 7 comes. So I usually start with a $500 bankroll. My minimum strategy, once I'm ready to go and get started to try to really win, would be the 54 across with the dollar crap check, so $55 in play. Me and Jeremy and a friend of ours, Top Pat, are going to go play in Cripple Creek, which is at a $10 table. So that strategy I just talked about would work at a $5 table. I'm going to have to buy in for $1,000 in Cripple Creek because it's a $10 table. So I'm going to play the 88 across, and then I'll probably do $10, 4 and 10. So that'll be 108 per hand. That way I can reduce down to the 44 after 2 rolls, and I'll still have room to collect and press. So based on the table minimum, I'll have to adjust my strategy level. And I can do that at a $5 table too. If I'm having a good session, I can go ahead and play 88 instead of the 54 and such. But normally my lowest buy-in now will be about 500. Okay. Okay, let's do that giveaway. I think I kind of talked a little bit past it. So let me show the chip and the dice again. Okay, that's the front side. Back side, it's kind of blurry, man. My phone, when I tap it, doesn't make it any less blurry. Sorry. So it says, let it roll. No fear at the bottom. Smart, focused, and discipline are the tiny letters. You can read it when you actually have it in your hand. Yeah, and some dice. You can read it? Okay, so you're going to get both. You don't have to choose one or the other. You're going to get a sleeve of dice from Bronco Billy's, and you're going to get a chip. This is what the dice look like. I don't know if you can see it. It has a Bronco on it. It says Bronco Billy's. So that's the sleeve of dice. For those of you that are still in here trying to win, you heard the rules already. I'm going to do a quick explanation again. Jeremy must have cut me down at some. Oh, don't listen to this guy. His strat sucks. Ha! You won with my strat on your channel. I had just saw your second one. Kidding. Love this guy. Congrats on 5,000. Thanks, Jeremy. You know, I learned a lot from Jeremy. Jeremy was always willing to help. That shows a lot about his character, guys. Even though he was a big channel, he didn't never dog on me. He always answered questions. He was always there for me. So shout out to Jeremy. Color Up. You're the woman. I mean, you're the man. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, so we are going to do this giveaway. You're going to pick a number between 1 and 100. I'm going to type the word start and the word stop. Your answer has to be in between those 2 words to count for this giveaway. Only put one answer in, or one guess. Don't put a bunch of them in there. If you happen to do that, I will take your very first choice anyways, but it's going to make it hard on me.
0.750.
Yeah, the dice are the bigger. The dice are the bigger ones. They are casino dice. I think I did miss a question that just popped in my head. They asked if the dice were from Midwest Gaming. They are not from Midwest Gaming. They're actually casino dice. So there is a little tiny stamp in it. I don't know if you can see it. Right in the middle, you can kind of see that little impression.
You're not showing it.
Okay, it will. It's a little lag. Okay, so we are getting ready. You get one answer or one response. Here we go. Let me see here. Okay, start now. I'm going to be reading some more questions, and we're going to wrap this up shortly if people leave after this. I'll stick around a little longer if people do want to ask more questions. This is going to be the last giveaway.
I think.
Let's see here.
I think Dutch is going to be closest.
Don't say anything because everybody can now look at Dutch's response.
Oh. You didn't hear me.
Well, they heard me say that to you. Okay, stop. So hopefully they didn't catch that.
Ooh. Oh no.
Okay.
There's a. Okay.
So this one somebody might get lucky with this one. All right, color up, alienating another YouTube content creator. I don't know what you mean by that. Duracell. Oh, he's just jacking around with me because color up's messing with me. Me and Jeremy hang out a little bit now, quite a bit. I enjoy hanging out with him. We go to Black Hawk. He comes down and says hi. We play a little bit together. He's just tricking you guys, man. When that dude plays, he's good. He wins me money when he throws. Do you believe the dice and the influenced with inertia as opposed to dice setting? You know, I think it depends. You know, there's a lot of factors into getting a good dice throw, in my opinion. So, you know, all of it does play a factor. Yeah, definitely some free craps apps out there. All right, let's look and see here. Here's the number, first of all. Huh?
Here's Dutch.
Okay, here's the number that we're looking for closest to.
Did you come up with it?
64. So, all right. One per contestant. Okay, Williams at 67, so that's closer than 69. Duracell has 66, that's 2 away. Where do
Dutch has 68. Oh, that's 4.
So yeah,
Okay.
so it looks like
I didn't see the
yeah, it
below
looks
here.
like. Do you see on your phone to make sure I didn't miss anything? Because last night it was acting weird. It looks to me like 66 is closest.
Yep,
Duracell.
yeah.
Okay, so Duracell wins this one. Duracell, same thing. Let it roll craps at hotmail.com. Give me your address. I'll send these in the mail pretty quick. Dave from Same Bet, you're already going to get one, brother. You don't have to guess. You sent me your chip, so I'm sending you one anyways. Let's see here. Okay, guys, for those of you that are looking to win something, that was the last giveaway. If anybody else wants to stick around and just chat for a few minutes, it looks like I'll stay around for about 12 more minutes. If you want to ask me any questions, I'm going to look at some of the ones I didn't get to yet. So I'll keep talking for about 12 more minutes or so.
Duracell 8 said, did you get his email last night or yesterday?
Did you already win it once, Duracell? I can't even remember.
Yeah, he did.
I didn't get it last night. So I'm just going to still give you one, and then I'm going to pick the next one here. So you're still going to get one, but resend that, please. Let me relook at the numbers. Who else was the next closest after Duracell? But no, yours didn't come through last
68,
night.
right?
67?
Oh, 67.
Was that the next closest?
William Smith.
Okay, so it looks like 67 was the next closest one, William Smith. So if you're still in here watching, send your address to my email, letitrollcraps@hotmail.com. Now, make sure to put your guys' names on your email too if it's not somewhere in the email. Okay, so 10 more minutes. I'll stick around if you have any questions. If you're looking for good craps apps. Craps. Okay, when I ran my monster roll, I used the 3132. Slam Bright. Slam Move Fest is currently en route to New Orleans to stay the night. Good luck, guys, if you guys play out east. David Cooper, Bubble Craps looks like a great way to play on a small, definitely on a small bankroll. The problem is, like in Colorado, it's nice because me and Jeremy like it. It's $1. I know a lot of other states, it's actually still $5 minimums. So it's still considered small bankroll for the prices out there today. But here in Colorado, we're lucky. We could play dollar minimums on that. FF Bowler, smart advice. Always got to go 2 units or more on whatever.
Hawaii Craps.
Definitely.
So now that you reach 5,000 subs, you will have time to play 10-minute slots with me when I come up to Black Hawk.
Definitely, bro. I'm looking forward for you coming to Black Hawk. We'll play all kinds of stuff. I just like to have fun. So, okay. And that was addressed to Brian from Hawaii Crap Shooters. I haven't gotten to his question yet, but Josie was telling me what he said. Okay, so Felt. Okay, let's see. Did I see something about felt? Felt layout at different casinos. So I know that most of them are going to the microfiber stuff. You might still find some old wool ones that, that's what they used to use. But most of them are using more of the slicker type surface that I've heard of. Okay, there may be other materials that they're using that I've never heard of, but that's what I'm hearing is most common right now. Yeah, I know Color Up was teasing. I was kidding back. Yeah, you got to watch that Jeremy guy. Will you be giving away any Nintendo stuff? Come to my house, bro. You can pick whatever you want. I honestly think I'm going to start getting rid of my collection. I think I'm going to just start getting rid of all of my video game stuff. It's crossed my mind quite a few times. I don't ever play it. It just sits here. It's like a museum, which was kind of what my goal was in the beginning. But now it's, it just sits there. So thanks, Bowler, for the congrats. Couldn't happen to a better dude. I appreciate it, man.
With you after vaccine and here in Colorado.
Yep. Here's to the next 5,000 Haas. Go live again soon so I get another chance. I might do that. Honestly, I think I'm going to try and give, for any of you that are still listening, I'm changing up my channel a little bit. You know how I was doing the slots, the roulette and all that. I'm enjoying that, but it seems like it was hurting my channel. My channel just wasn't growing, and it's really frustrating me. That's why I finally, because I never used to ask for thumbs up or anything like that either. But it's like, as a creator, you want to grow. You want to do the best you can, and it's kind of frustrating when you feel like you're not growing like you can. So that's why I started asking for thumbs up and comments and things, because that's what gets us noticed in the YouTube algorithm. So what I think I might do is stick mainly to craps. I'm thinking about doing a Monday strategy still like I was doing. Tuesday, if I have bubble crap stuff, I'll throw bubble craps videos up. On Wednesday nights, I'm considering going live, playing the strategies that I did on Monday, playing them out. Dave, thanks for the super chat, brother. I appreciate that, man. You're the best. That means a lot to me. So yeah, Wednesdays, going live, throwing the dice against the strategy that I put out on Monday. And I was thinking on Wednesday nights of giving away the chips on Wednesday nights. So giving 4 away a month. So anybody that comes and watches me on Wednesday nights throw live, playing the strategy that I do on Monday, will have a chance to win a chip. So that's my thought process. And then Thursday nights, if I still have live table videos, that's what it'll be. So Monday strategy, Tuesday bubble craps, Wednesday live throws for the strategy that I put out on Monday and give a chip away. And then on Thursday, live table play if I have some. I'm thinking of starting another channel to throw my slots, my roulette, and all the other stuff. Hey, Jeremy, thanks, brother. Appreciate it, man. So, Sam, I am. Hey, how you doing? I'm doing great, man. That was a great roll. If any of you guys haven't seen the roll on Hawaiian Crap Shooter's channel, he has some live gameplay from a few different casinos in Las Vegas. Sam I Am had a great roll too, so go check that out. Shout out to Sam for that roll, bro. That was amazing. I actually was worried because you kept rolling and rolling. I text Bird Dog and said, man, how long did this dude roll? Because I'm claiming to have the longest roll on YouTube. And I was thinking, man, I hope Sam don't beat it, just because it was already scheduled to come out. And then people are going to say, dude, you don't have the longest roll. So I was worried there a minute, Sam. You had me worried. So Bird Dog texted me how much you did, and I was like, phew. But yeah, you had a hell of a roll. Thanks, Slam Bright. You're my brother too, man. That was fun playing with you. Thanks for that super chat. You guys are the best. I had a blast with Slam Bright and Moo. Okay, let's see here. When are you going to give me your address so I can come steal your vintage video games? You can come throw dice with me. Okay, what is one aspect of the game you're still learning or getting stronger with? Larry, I would say one thing I haven't really focused much on, just because I'm okay with like the place bets and the basic layout. I feel I can make money using all the basic stuff on there. So I'd say I'm not really good with payouts on like lay bets, and I don't really understand the put bets too well. Buy bets, even though Jeremy covered that, it's not something that I'm looking to add to my game at this time, but eventually I'll want to know it because I want to know everything there is to know. But like I said, being a coach, I understand that I want to know the things that can be productive for me, the best that I need to know them before I delve into something else. So at that point right now, I would say the more or less common bets are the things that I don't know as much about that I will know later on. I don't know, if I'm doing okay the way I'm playing, I may not even look into that anytime soon. So Hawaii craps shooters, is this something that I missed? Man, this thing keeps jumping around. Now that you reach 5,000 subs, will you have time to play? Oh yeah, that's when Josie had asked me. Of course, man. Even before that or whatever, I'm always down to play with anybody that's wanting to play. Right now with COVID though, they kind of got on me and Jeremy in the casinos because there was too many people around. So that kind of once COVID's over, we'll be able to invite more people. So I probably won't be doing any inviting anytime soon. I'm just gonna head to the casinos myself so they don't get mad at us. Cliff, thanks for the win. You're welcome. Subi guy, honestly, I don't even play them on my phone anymore because I have my own table. I can't remember what they're called. So the craps apps, there's a few of them out there. Just, download them and see what you like. If anybody out there, what happened? Duracell, thanks for the super chat, brother. Josie's seeing the stuff before I am because I'm looking at my screen and mine's lagging a lot. I appreciate you guys more than you know, those that have given me super chats. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much. Thank you to all the subscribers. Y'all mean the world to me. Like I said, you guys are the best part of Let It Roll. I enjoy doing this. I have a blast with it. So, yeah, the apps, just download a couple and try them. Turning Stone Casino, William, good luck, brother. Thanks, Haas, for the congrats. Looking forward to shooting dice with you after the vaccine. Yeah. Oh, you're here in Colorado. Awesome, Clayton. We're going to have to catch Jeremy before he leaves. He got sick of me, so he said he has to move far away from me. He better invite me out to Reno or I'm going to be mad at him. Jeremy, you cracked me up, bro. We have fun, though. Okay, are you setting aside X amount per paycheck to build a bankroll to play? How do both of you budget? Yeah, that's the other reason I play low, guys. I mean, a lot of people are, they constantly give us crap on our channels about, you don't bet to win, you don't play enough money, you don't, you're not pressing, like you should. But hopefully I've taught something to you guys also, and that's play within your means. I'm not rich. I mean, literally, you guys don't know what we've been through in our lives. We've struggled for reasons that were beyond our control. And, so I play within my means. So that's one of the things too. I love the channel, but I don't have a ton of money to gamble with. So that's why I take my bankroll, I break it up, and that's what I play with. So if at some point you see me playing 22 inside, it's because I want to play, but I'm not going to go play with money that I can't afford to lose. So, dial in, which is skill and luck. That's my answer to that. Yeah, I do set aside a certain amount with my work check to play with. And, that's what I do. That's, so for those of you that are saying play with more money, I have a PayPal account. I'd be glad to play with your money. No, I'm just kidding. You want me to put $600 across? I got a PayPal account, man. I'll be glad to spend your money.
Hawaii Craps gave you a super chat and told you to put it on hard 4 and Century.
Awesome. Thanks, Brian, for the super chat, brother. You mean the world to me. All you guys, I appreciate the support. Sounds like you and I are really in the same category as far as game level, where we are, how much of the game we know and are still learning. Definitely, Larry. I'm very cautious. Like I said, I try to play disciplined. I try to play smart. I try to make, the smartest moves as I can, but Google's blocking me from submitting. But guys, you don't have to send super chats. Also, I appreciate them more than anything. It does help the channel, but I won't ever push that. When you send that, I know you're sending it from your heart, because that's what I do when I give. I've learned, to give from the heart. And so when I receive from somebody, it means the world to me, because I know you're doing it from your heart. you know. So thank you to those that are giving it. I'm not expecting it, but there again, you mean the world to me. So thank you. So let's see here. Did you and Tony Leo swap shirts? Dude, I want to meet Tony Leo. I love that guy. He's one guy that I've learned a lot from, that I want to, and I've never really put some of my thoughts that I've learned from him in my videos. And it's funny, but I was thinking about that just recently, adding some of the things that I've learned from him and my thoughts and little kind of tweaks that I've done to it and giving him a shout out. But I like that dude. I really like Tony Leo. I hope to meet him one day. You know, he's definitely one that I look up to, that I appreciate his content. So we'll see, you know, maybe I get to meet him one day. That's my hopes. Maybe he'll throw a 40 roller for me. Tony Leo, if you ever find this, if somebody tells you to watch this, no, I'm just kidding, bro. We'll just hang out and have fun. All right, guys, it's been an hour. I don't want to bore you guys. Like I said, you guys mean the world to me. You guys are the best part of Let It Roll. I thank you guys, you know, from the bottom of my heart. If you guys want to ask any more questions, like I said, I think I'm going to just open my Wednesday night live play to question and answers, along with me playing the strategy that I did on Monday. And also, you know, if I have things to give away, I'll be doing giveaways on those nights too. So
Josie should come to Oregon and play.
Subi says we should go. Oh, Josie, say that. She got excited. Say that again.
I've always wanted to go to Oregon.
All right, so that's going to give us extra added motivation to go. We do have summers off. We both work for the schools. So yeah, color up. This is so boring. Good night. Thank you. I appreciate you hanging in there for the snooze fest. So if I send you $1,000, would you be game for it? No, I wouldn't want to take your $1,000. We'll split the profits. That's the other thing too, guys, is remember, if you send me something and I play it in a casino, I can get arrested for playing money and giving you money back. So if you ever decide you want to send me money, do it because you appreciate what I'm doing. I don't want to go to jail for gambling with other people's money and sending them money in the mail or whatever. So and I wouldn't feel comfortable taking that amount from you anyways. Like I said, if you want to do something for me from your heart, I'm cool with that. But you know, I can't gamble for anybody. I can't say send me money and then I'll play it and we'll split. It would be cool if it worked that way, but I don't want to be in jail. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and sign out. Thanks again for hanging out with me. If you guys want to see some more live with me, even just asking questions while I'm throwing, I'm gonna start going live on Wednesday nights playing those strategies. I am going to go ahead and sign out. So thanks for hanging out with me again, and I will catch you guys soon. Take care.